Welcome to the show where we talk about buying, selling, online selling, eBay, Mercari, Amazon, garage sales, estate sales.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Lisa, how are you today? How have you been? You got it, I guess, just as bad as I did, and we both weren't thinking we were going to get the storm at all. I hope you made it okay. You still good? Yeah. Although there are parts of the town here that I live in, they're doing voluntary evacuations. So of course, that everywhere in Florida there's lakes and retention ponds and lakes and rivers and stuff. They're all cresting tomorrow by noon. So there's still streets down in town here you can't get through because they're under like a foot of water, 2 feet of water. So it sucks. It does suck. On the bright side, yeah, I know. Imagine, though, I'm wondering the people that have been holding off to buy a used car, because they don't want a new one. All these flood damaged cars are going to be coming on the market here. It's going to be pretty bad. Barbara, how are you today, Barbara? All good here. Lots of rain, some wicked wind. Oh my God. We took the gates down on both sides of the house, which was a chore. Sandy helped me, or I helped Sandy. Hey, Jen, how are you? We were for fear that the wind would have blown them down and we would have had more damage. I mean, our fence was going like this. They said we had gusts of, I think, 80 miles an hour. It was wouldn't have been so bad if it was faster, but it was going 4 miles an hour, I think it said. It said it was going to take from Central Florida to the Georgia-Florida line 24 hours, where we could have driven it in 3. So and that's why we got almost 20 inches of rain, which was incredible. Incredible. At least no additional rain, and the weather here is delightful. Oh my goodness. We went out after the hurricane. We didn't put the things up yet because it was still very windy. And it was 65 degrees. It was beautiful. And the next day was 68 degrees. It was beautiful. It was really, really nice. And so far, I think this week they said it's only going to be as much as 85 to 87 all week. Yeah, the same thing here, Lisa. I was really nervous. But isn't it funny though? We got a hurricane, very, very little thunder, but no lightning. Not here anyway. There was places like where you are, I guess tornado touched down 5 times in different areas. I was watching that on the news. Then just north of here, 1 touchdown 3 times. Then 10 miles down the street, we had 1 touchdown. So it was pretty bad. When we had the flood of 97, I didn't know there was a flood of 97. It took a month to get back. Wow. They're saying there's going to be places here in Florida, obviously that will be changed forever, excuse me. But it could take a year or more to get back to not even where they were before, just to get rolling again. Only 87. Yeah, I mean, it's been mid to high 90s. So yeah, we had some local damage from apparent tornadoes. Yeah, it was, I don't know. And now they're looking at 2 more. in the that just left the coast of Africa. So it's weird too. You get the people that just moved here. They interviewed because I was watching the news, and one of the news channels interviewed a couple of people during the weekend. They interviewed people that just moved here. One guy moved here from Texas. He says, I've heard of hurricane season, but I didn't know it was like this. And somebody else moved, I don't know, from Ohio or something down here. And they said, I've never heard of a hurricane season. I've heard of winter, spring, summer, and fall, but never a hurricane season. This is ridiculous. Yeah, welcome to Florida. Yeah, and it's it's so long. Was it June through the end of November? It's just so long. I hate it. And Sandy says it. The same thing we say every season. They send the planes in there to check out the velocity and everything. Can't they send a plane over it and drop down some chemical or something that could disperse it away? I guess it's like curing cancer, right? Same thing. It took years to get my neighborhood back after Francis and Janine blew tops for a couple. Yeah, I remember that from Charlie. The first hurricane, when we first moved here in 03, 04, I saw, that was my first experience with a hurricane. 4 of them, back to back to back. And I lived in Kissimmee. Thank goodness I don't live in Kissimmee now, because there's still some streets there are still underwater. But I can remember people's, we have what they call the bird cage over the pool, so the leaves and the bugs don't get in it. Just destroyed. My house there had the cement tile roofs, so we only lost like 4 tiles. But you could drive down the street outside the community with regular homes and blue tarps everywhere for a year or more. When you're 7 degrees and we are having winter, you will like Florida. Everybody says that, but you know me by now, Jen. It's just, I'll look at Sandy and I'll say, let's go to dinner with the family, and that'll do it for me. Yeah, we had some local damage. Parent tornado. It took years. Yep. Don't forget, I've only been here now. Well, for me, this month, I've been here 20 years. Sandy's 19. I had to move here sooner to get work, because I transferred down, so I had to get to work. But the rest of my life is all in Massachusetts. Winter sucks. You haven't lived through one for a long time. I know. Where are you, Jen? I keep forgetting. I reached out to a couple of pallet wholesalers, liquidation companies, because I keep getting their emails. Oh, we just got a pallet of toys. We got several truckloads of toys. Here's Wisconsin. Okay. Wow, that's funny, because I think one of the wholesalers is in Wisconsin. One got a pallet of electronics, shelf pulls and all that stuff. And I said, how much is shipping to Salem, New Hampshire and Orlando, Florida? They both replied, we stopped shipping. You could pick it up if you'd like, but the shipping went up so much that didn't work out for anybody. Not moving to Michigan. But what if both were there? Only one family is one sister and my son. What if both were there in Michigan? Would that change your mind, Lisa? I reached out to that accountant that I've been telling people about, and what was this, on Wednesday? I think I reached out to him twice, 3 times, 2 more times over the weekend, if you know what that means. Nothing, no response on Facebook, email, Instagram, nothing. So I reached out to Justin to see if he's interested. Unless we could persuade Lisa to come on and talk about taxes. So postage rates went up. I packaged a lot of stuff. I packaged everything over the weekend. And you know, when you go to package it, or you go to print a label, it says what day you're shipping it. Well, on Saturday, I don't think I did any Saturday. I did most of them on Sunday. If you put today's date, the price was up a little. So I went to Pirate Ship, put everything as today's date, and the price was the regular price. It was down, even though it's not going until when they pick it up today in a little while. And then I have 2 huge boxes going to UPS that I have to deliver from my high bid auction. One guy says, "Are you going to invoice me?" He says, "I know you're having hurricane." And I says, "Just give me a little bit because I says, you bought all the big stuff." So I have to box it and weigh it. I think I went through a third of a bag of peanuts, the styrofoam peanuts. I got to order another bag now because I am out. But he bought all the big stuff. Like the big G.I. Joe stuff I had was 14 inches. One was 16 inches. Prices for first class went up a lot. Yes, it did. Medium mail did not. They are going to get slammed with people mailing medium mail, probably. Yeah. And then the funny thing is they say it's only until January 23rd. And it's like, what difference does it make? January 23rd is when you're going to come out with the new rates for next year. And they're going to be the same, if not more. So you say it's temporary. It never works out to be temporary. It works out to be normal prices. Probably not. I love Florida fishing and beaches. It's just me. I love the beach too. I love sitting on the beach for hours, getting sunburned, and I love sitting on the beach doing nothing. Right, Sam? Medium mail did not. They're gonna, yeah. Hey, flipping sports guy, how are you? 123, they'll lower, but announce new rates 2-1. Oh, I thought they said the new rates were 123. It should end the beginning week of January and should have started a few weeks at least. I don't know, if you have an account, you get the emails. When you have to put in your information to schedule for a pickup. And I'm pretty sure the email I got said the 23rd. So, and then they have, everything came out today. This first thing this morning or whatever. It's all on their emails that you get over the weekend. Land shot picker Craig, how are you? How are you this morning? I have no idea what they've officially said. I just know that's how the places work. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they said that the new rates started today, first thing this morning. And then they said it's going to last until they announce their new rates January 23rd. The new rates are going to be the same, if not higher, than what they are right now. So they do it every year. It's like the tolls. we're going to put a temporary toll on this road just to help pay for it. And it still goes on 20 years later. I'm saying UPS shouldn't have raised the rates already. They should have dropped holiday rates sooner. Just like gas prices rise with oil but never come back down. Yeah, what is it? What do we say here? They rise by the dime or quarter, but only go down a penny at a time. I don't know if everybody, probably not, but in Florida, they just today they ended the gas tax for this month. So the lowest gas now is down the street is $2.96. So everybody's saying, better go get it while you can, because who knows how long that's going to be. $2.96, been a long time since you've seen a 2 in front of the gas price for a while. Really? Sales have been pretty bad in the last week or so. Not sure what's going on. I found it just the opposite. Because I was amazed. I've been talking about the news saying that people are going to start shopping in October and stuff. And yeah, they have. I mean, I sold model kits, only one video game, but it was only $8. The model kits, sold 2 more. Yes. Sold 2 more boxes of these. And I forget what else, because I packed everything up during the weekend. Friday, I got everything out, had them pick it up Saturday because I knew the rates were going up. So yeah, between Saturday's pickup and today's is like 20-something packages. I just went on Mercari this morning, and I'm trying out that smart pricing where it starts at the price you have, I guess, then so many times, I don't know how often, because it didn't say, a week, a month, or whatever. It's going to lower the price till the price you put in as the base. Don't go below this. So we'll see what it happens. See if that brings in anything. I have to start my next high bid tomorrow. During tomorrow's show, I haven't listed on Mercari. I'm not happy with them lately, but that's just a personal thing. I think a customer ripped me off, and they took his side on it. So the last email I sent to them, the woman says, I'm sorry, I would love to help you out with this. And I says, no, I need somebody, but you want to talk to a supervisor. I said, well, I need someone that has common sense, that can use both eyes and see the difference. And I know I was being a little sarcastic, but I was pissed. I was thinking that people were shopping early Christmas, but not lately. Well, my buyers this week are getting a nice little discount, I guess. Why is that, Steph? I guess I thought you were packing today. Oh, unless you did free shipping, then yeah, then that'll be, but welcome in, Steph. Welcome in, everybody. I forgot to say. Twitch. Thanks, everybody on Twitch. Hopefully you like the new page look. I updated it yesterday, with all the graphics and everything. Thank you for checking it out. Thank you for following. If you'd like, please come over to YouTube, give me a like, give me a share, subscribe to the channel. If you're not, please, everybody, please like the channel, like the video. It does help. Oh, so tomorrow, for tomorrow's show, excuse me, I already invoiced Don't buy the labels until they're paid for. Oh, well. Oh, I see what you mean. So do you do free shipping, Steph? Sells stuff by the seashore? Where are you, Steph? Where is the seashore that you sell by? East Coast or West Coast? Yeah, Lisa. What about those people in South Carolina that got slammed also? Stitch It, how are you? Haven't seen you in a while. Good morning. I wouldn't buy the labels until anything's paid for either. No free shipping. No West Coast. Ah, okay. Okay. Yeah, no, I had to weigh this big box out and it's going UPS. So I have to go to the UPS store. I hope we are done this year. I know, Lisa. I know. Although, like I said, they're looking at 2 more. Hopefully, they just go straight up like the other 5 did before Ian. So tomorrow, I'm going to prep for a Whatnot auction that I'm going to do. I haven't done Whatnot in a while. They emailed me over the weekend. How come you haven't done anything? I did notice. I know last time we spoke about Whatnot, I was telling people that, well, you buy the first item and you pay the regular shipping. But the second item up is only 50 cents. They did change it. Now it's $2. So one is supposed to head north, and news this morning said the other should stay away south. Excellent. So it's true that Whatnot did change the shipping. You pay first full price on the first item, and then it looks like $2 if you buy from the same seller. $2 per item after that. So I'm going to schedule an auction. I was playing with Whatnot yesterday because I was trying to see how I could get it to use pictures that I have saved. What I want to do, let me just show you. Okay. So I would like to go on to Whatnot. And when I go on, I use my desktop. Okay. I don't use the phone. I hate using the phone. And now you don't need to use the phone anymore. Okay. And I'm not a fan of Whatnot, going to be honest, but I know it works for some people. We could talk about it if you'd like, Steph. But what I'd like to do is I'd like to be able to show this on my Whatnot as the auction. So if this was lot 1, I would like to be able to go through the pictures so I don't have to hold up the item. I think this would work pretty good for me. Then I could go on to the next item. What else do I have? Well, I got all this stuff. So a router. This is lot number 2, say. So here's this. And I only have 2 pictures. That's all you need. So instead of holding up the item, pulling it out of the box, here you go, here it is, blah, 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 blah. Here it is. They could read the whole thing. Nice big images, clear. It's not like I have to hold it up. So that's what I was thinking about. And I just could not get it to work. I could get it on the screen, but then as soon as I started the auction, it would revert and stop. I'm not a fan. How do people who are not resellers find Whatnot? I don't watch regular TV to see if they advertise. Yeah, they haven't advertised yet. They say they're going to do some for Christmas, but they haven't yet. I know what you mean, Steph. I've got platforms I can't stand that work great for some people. I haven't seen anything on TV. They did a massive promo thing for resellers on other platforms trying to get, yes, that one they did with Post Malone crashed their server. They had so many people. No one else could do a show during that. And now they have one this Wednesday with Pro Wrestling Tees. They're doing a major thing. And I guess when stuff like that happens, you can't do a show against them because they're going to take all the bandwidth. But Steph, the reason, now I'm not a big fan. I'm not a huge fan of Whatnot. The nice thing about it is, come here. You put up an item. Okay, here's lot number 1. It's a stitch pin. It's from Disneyland Paris. And let's start it at $8. All right. And you could start it at a minute. You could start it at 30 seconds. You could start it at 2 minutes. It passes. Nobody wants it. It's still there. So when you run through everything, you could bring those back up with a matter of a mouse click, and it'll come back up, and you could change the price if you want. You could lower the price, you could higher the price, whatever. And I always tell people my example. The last show I did was Star Wars toys. Oh, Steph, you love Stitch? I was going through my closet. This whole bag is Disneyland Paris Stitch. And there's these. But I mean, this whole bag literally must be 20, 30 different Stitch pins, all from Disneyland Paris. So I did my show. I did 2 hours. I started at 4, ended at 6. Shut the computer, went to go grab a bite, and sit in front of the TV just to get my mind somewhere else. An hour later, I came back, opened Whatnot. Everything was done. I grabbed the items, boxed them, weighed them, put the information into Whatnot. It gives you the label, printed the label. Monday morning, they were all out. I called for it. Well, I put in for a pickup, and they picked everything up on Monday morning. When people get it, Jennifer's throwing me off. Then you get paid. Now, granted, it's just as much now as everybody else. It's like 15%. You notice Macari just went up. So now they're 15%. I think theirs started this morning also. So eBay wants everybody to boost their listings and stuff. So you're going to be closer to, it could be close to 20%. A lot of people are waiting for that, Jen. I want one. Click. No, it's. Oh, it gives me everything. I was going to do it this Thursday, Jen, but I have a doctor's appointment for follow-up. It's not great yet for resellers like me. Vintage stuff isn't in the vintage category. Estate sales isn't correct. I've sourced some good stuff to resell. Yes, we talk about it when we talk about sourcing. It is a good place to get stuff. Somebody was on, I want to say Thursday afternoon or whatever. And I bought some things from him. They still have issues. You know, I was on, what is it? I got up real early this morning, so I went on just as Treasures Hustlers got off and finished. So I was just looking around. The people still playing the music so loud you could barely hear them. Still cussing. It's okay, Jennifer. I'm thinking of doing a Jennifer Hayes lookalike contest too. So do I have that here? No, where did I put that? What was I saying? There it is. Yeah, there's shill bidding that goes on. You know, of course, we don't want to talk about that, right? And you know some of the people. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, not this Thursday, next Thursday, things you want to know about Jennifer Hayes, but she won't tell us. Join us for the first annual My Nails Are Longer Than Jennifer Hayes. You could win a prize. And I'm not kidding. There will be prizes. Everyone is invited to compete in the I Can Post a Link Faster Than Jennifer Hayes game show. Of course, you know, I'm just trying to be crazy with it. But, you know, I thought it would be fun to do something crazy. I don't think you would expect anything else from me, right? We'll make it up. Everybody, we'll allow people to come on and just make up stories. So you'll have to be here. Say, no, that's not right. We did once already, Paul. We did. She says she won't do it again, though. But yeah, so Steph, you know, no one wants me to report him for using my pics. No, once they're published, Jen, that's public. That's public consumption now. They're out there on the interwebs. We're going to have Jennifer's Hands live using my pics. So Steph, it's just if you want to get rid of stuff fast, it's a good way. It's just that you have to, and what you should do is do categories. Because I did one once where I sold comics, toys, and something else. And it didn't go well. Because you know, and the other thing is you should set it up. But then if you set it up, you got people that can look through it and say, well, there's nothing here I'm interested in. So if you don't set it up, then people may hang around longer. There's 6 of one, half dozen of the other. You know, you could set it up and people could come in, you start showing the item, and then you're on item 4 and they say, well, I'm not interested in 5 and 6, so I'm going to see who else is on doing what, and I'll come back. So they know they have like 3 or 4 minutes. I said, no, I'm not what do you mean? So that's it. But it's just, you know, you just do what you got to do. I'm just looking to move inventory. Like in my next high bid, I have a lot of furniture going up. Like 40, is it a 47? I think it's a 47-inch TV, some bureaus, got a list of bed, got glass showcases, all that stuff. I am Jennifer and proud of it. Morning. So that's roughly it. You take the good with the bad stuff. Macari, eBay. I stopped Amazon. I think I asked a couple of you in here about Etsy, and Etsy charges you 25 cents every 4 months to post an item on there. I forget about Bonanza, Poshmark. I can't deal with that, sharing my closet and all that stuff. I have to share my closet. Excuse me. I can't do that. I do have a whole bin of clothes that I haven't listed and I need to list. But I'm going to do I'm going to try to schedule some whatnot auctions like the same time, maybe 2-3 times a week. And I do have a Disney one I want to do, and I do have some brand new Disney theme park clothes like hoodies and stuff like that I forgot I had. So I have to do that stuff. But it's Steph. It's different than everybody. Hey, Ping G, how are you? It's different than everything else because it's just about instant. And then if something doesn't sell, like I said, you could bring it back up. I've done that. I've done a lot, like lot 1, lot 2, whatever, didn't sell. And I started it, like I'm only recalling my Star Wars one. I would drop it down to 40 and I would start the auction. And I told the people in the chat, make me an offer, and that's what I'll start it at. And I did, and it eventually sold. I told them, I says, I am here to sell product. I want to move product. And then when stuff, I would do the next one, I would lot 3 or 4 unsold items together as a bundle, and sell those. So it can be done. It definitely can be done. There is prep work involved, but it's just like listing on eBay or Macari. Same thing. And I'm going to do it tomorrow. If you want to see what goes into setting up one, I'm going to take the pictures today so I can have them on my my desktop, because I like doing everything on a desktop. I hate doing whatnot on the phone. So what else? What else is everybody else working on? What's the good word? There were no estate sales, no auctions, no garage sales, or anything like that around here this weekend. And there probably won't be any this coming weekend. So what's everybody else working on? Listing. We get the gas tax break all of October. Yes. Yep. Fanatic connecting guru. What's happening? Yeah, I was saying that, Lisa. We're over here. There's a gas station, 296. Storage Bandits, how are you? Stitchit is listing. JR is listing and organizing. Yeah, I did my organizing. I have to admit, it's good to see, like doing inventory. You got stuff listed on eBay or whatever, and say, wait a minute, I don't have that. Have a great day. It's nap time for me before the big shipping frenzy. Not complaining, though. All right. Take care. Thanks for coming in. I have a bunch of stuff on my photography counter. Anne Marie, how are you? Have you ever had the experience yet on what out of people not bidding so each person can get a great deal? I'm trying to sell my paparazzi jewelry for at least wholesale and starting at $1 not working. Wow. I have not. I've seen some freaky stuff on there. Funny you just mentioned that paparazzi. I have neighbors, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8 houses down. They've been selling, and I guess it stopped now. October 1st, they stopped selling on Facebook. But they've been doing Facebook sales of that paparazzi jewel. I never heard of it until that. I have not heard. I've heard and seen the shill bidding. Anne Marie. I've never heard of the people not bidding can get a great deal. How would you combat that? People not bidding so each person can get a great deal. Well, either that or you start the pieces where you'll be happy if it sells. If it doesn't, you don't bring it back up at a lower price, and then people start to know, oh, well, if we want it, we got to buy it. We have to bid on it or buy it. Or do buy it nows. Yeah, if they get to know that, hey, don't bid, and they'll lower the price. Or don't bid, just start it a little higher is where you'll be happy if it sells at that price. And then don't lower it at all, because you don't want them to start knowing that that's what you'll do. Jennifer, someone just sent me a huge package of costume jewelry. 500 plus sets of earrings and necklaces. Wow. I'm dumping stuff for downsizing. Trash day and donations day tomorrow. A lot of lower priced items not worth my time to list. Lisa, why don't you put it in a 12 by 12 or a 10 by 10 by 10 box and sell mystery boxes? People might be interested in that. I see Conky doing great, doing mystery boxes from storage units. Yeah, see, Ping's right with me. Start at a higher price. I did Facebook when I started, but I'm not a consultant anymore, so I'm trying to move my thousands of dollars. Ooh. I did buy it now for $3. That's the lowest I want. Did not work. Don't give up. Just give it a shot. Just keep trying. Yeah, just keep trying. Yeah, the other thing you could do the same thing I just mentioned to Lisa. Put like 10 pieces together and do mystery bags of brand new, what's it called? Paparazzi jewelry for a price. Do like $40 shipped. Of course, I don't know how much 10 pieces would weigh or whatever, but you just got to think outside the box a little, Anne Marie. You can do it. It can be done. It definitely can be done. Do sets. Do earrings, pendant, and a bracelet or a necklace if they're all the same theme. Try that. Just keep going. Just like eBay, the right buyers will eventually. Yep. See, Paul's with me too. We Pauls think alike. So yeah, I would. There's something that'll click with the audience, Anne Marie. That's a good idea. We'll try the mystery bags this week then and make sets. Haven't done those yet. No problem. That's why we're here. You'll be reporting back saying, that was awesome. I had my best sale day yet. You just gotta do, if A doesn't work, you go to B. If B doesn't work, you go to C. But you don't give up. You keep doing, something will eventually click, or a mixture of two or three will click. And that'll be your gig. That'll be your thing. Anne Marie sells lots. She sells mystery bags, or she sells sets. I'm definitely going to that show because I can get a whole bunch. You never know. You just, until you try it. Don't knock it till you tried it. But yeah, I went on their Discord page over the weekend, whatnot, and people are talking about the shill bidders and the gambling. And there's these, I haven't seen one in a while. You buy a slot. I don't know, they're these little, the last one I saw were these bears. I forget what they're called, Kubricks maybe? Different kinds of bears. They're all the same bear, all different colors, different decorations or whatever. They look like they look like Lego minifigures, okay? But they're bears. So one would be all blue, one would be gold. Oh, the gold one is a special one, and blah, blah, blah. So you pay $2 and you get a chance to select whatever cubicle, and they pulls out, oh, you got the gold exclusive bear. I don't know, but people were into it. I don't do online auctions, and it's my understanding that eBay doesn't allow mystery boxes. No, there's people that sell mystery boxes on there, Lisa. I'll let you know how I do this week. Excellent. I can do lots of 3 or 4, start lower than what I think I wanted per item. I usually get what I initially wanted because people feel they're getting a deal is a lot. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, you gotta just find your niche and go with it. I don't know how I see a guy, I followed him, so I get his notice. I think he's on every day at 4:00. He's called the Figment Guy, which is unusual. The reason I did it is because Sandy loves Figment. And I said, oh, maybe he'll have some Figment stuff that I could get for Sandy. And he hardly ever has a Figment pin. So I'm thinking maybe do the same thing, because when I was going through the closet, thank you, Jennifer. What's Figment? You'd think I'd have one here right in front of me. Get everything else. It's the ride from Imagination in Epcot Center. Imagination. I got that. I don't want to have that going through your head all day long. That's Figment. Like I did this for Sandy. She has it on the back window of her, or the back windows of her car. This is pretty cool, though. We finally got this. This is the last time I was on Etsy. Etsy, look at that. Is this what it is? Disney's Figment annual pass holder car magnet copy. See that? Copy. We missed it when they were giving these out, because they give them out to pass holders certain times of the year. and one month was Figment, and we missed it. So I said, I'll go on Etsy, but not Puff the Magic Dragon. And people will probably sell them. People took the image, they made patches and stickers and pins and buttons. And I said, oh, wow, I'm surprised Disney is not coming down on these people. We finally did get an original at Disney. But yeah, I mean, but imagine that. It says right there, copy. From eBay website, mystery items are listings that offer an opportunity to win an item by chance are not allowed. Listings for grab bags are only allowed if they follow our policy. I know Chris was doing it, eBay on the Bay. You just got to say, selling a mystery box of, like he did, mystery box of clothing valued at $200 or more, $50. You are guaranteed to get $200 or more in retail price. $50 is the box. So that might be their policy. It further says listings that offer grab bags, box breaks must be identified. Yes, those are typically talking about the sports card people that open boxes and stuff like that. Never been to Disney Park. Wow. Well, we haven't been in probably 4 years. It should say puff puff pass underneath. Look at Jennifer yucking it up, everybody. Look at Jennifer yucking it up. She's having fun. Meanwhile, next week, join us for the first annual My Nails Are Longer Than Jennifer Hayes. You enter and win a prize. Everyone is invited to compete in the I Can Post a Link Faster Than Jennifer Hayes game show. This is not clickbait. What other contests should we have? What else? What other contests should we have? Jennifer Hayes. Things you wanted to know about Jennifer Hayes, but she just won't tell us. No nails. You have no nails? I have nails on right now. Should be a fun time. There'll be like thousands of dollars in prizes. It's not a show you want to miss. You all can win today. I need to find the super long ones. I don't know why. I went to Aldi's last week and girl had. And why are they making them now pointy? So her nails are like that. Pointy. Like, I thought they were just supposed to be like that. I don't know. I'm just glad guys don't do that. Have to deal with that crap stuff. This could be fun. Paul's giving away $100 cash prizes to people. The styles of nails change. Round, square, pointy. Pointy just looks lethal. I mean, some of them, I have Sandy scratch my back every once in a while. I can't imagine doing it with pointy nails. There'd be blood all over the place because they do look pointy. Some personal hygiene with those. Oh my God. All right. So tomorrow, whatnot. Today, UPS. Come back, pack a little more. And get my other, I don't like the pointy ones. Get my next high bid going. I don't do nails either. When I worked in a salon, I got them done because I was in the beauty field. No more. The pointy ones are called coffin nails. Yeah, I can see that. Coffin, because if they do like that, you could die. So what else? If there's nothing else, I'm going to end it here. And continue on my day. Anybody else have anything? Questions, concerns, comments, suggestions? Wednesday, April will be on with me again. We'll talk some sourcing and storage units. That's why I do press on. Do you have a problem growing them? Sandy says that every once in a while they bend easy. I guess that's what, vitamin E. Hit the thumbs up for Paul. Thank you, Stitch It. Yes, once again, thank you everybody for coming in. Thank you everybody on Twitch, everybody watching on Facebook. If you click on the image, you can come over to YouTube, hit the like button. You could share this out, tell people about it. You could subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Bait the hook, how are you? Thank you for coming in. Yeah, you can just help me out with the algorithm stuff, like leave a comment at the end of the video, like, hey, can you do more about this? Can you do more about that? Let's talk about this. Let's talk about that. Glad you didn't have to canoe out. Yeah, I know. They still show it on the news, people doing the kayaks down the street, and it's only like a mile from here. Of course, if I go a mile to the left, the lake is right there. The good thing about the communities when they're building them, well, even when I had my last one, it was 13 feet up. They brought in enough dirt and everything because it was a farm before, like everything is down here. They raised the whole community 13 feet up from where it originally was. Because then they had to dig down and they had to put retention ponds. You know, in Florida, you have, with so many homes that they build, you have to put in a retention pond because of all the water we get. And they're talking about, now we have FEMA that's helping people because people didn't have flood insurance because they said, well, we're not in a flood zone. Florida, the whole state, is a flood zone. It's a peninsula just floating in the ocean. It's just a matter of how much of a flood zone you're in. And I used to tell people that all the time. I says, if you're flooded, to get flood insurance from your insurance company is too expensive. You can get it from FEMA for like under $300 for a policy. City Hall in Kissimmee used to have an office right there for FEMA that they could do it for you. I bite my nails as a kid so my nails don't grow long I bite mine as an adult. Nerves. So, okay, everybody. Same time tomorrow. And same time Wednesday.
What? Oh, yeah!
And I will see everybody. If there's no other comments, we do have a long lag. Yeah, same thing, Lisa. I'm glad you made it out unscathed also. Thank you for the advice. See you tomorrow. You too. That's the end of another great show, everybody. Thank you very much for coming in. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Hope you even learned a little something. And as always, thank you for your support. And please subscribe to the channel for more great content like we did have today. And Maddie, do you want to tell the people goodbye and have a great day? Good. Come here.